What's going on, Titans and Vols fans? It's your boy, Jacob Chandler, coming back at you with another episode of Real Spill. Y'all know the deal, man. Make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share, make sure you hit that subscribe. Doesn't cost you $1, helps your boy out tremendously, gets my visibility out there. So all I ask is you hit that like button, because I'm gonna be giving you content every day about the Tennessee Vols and Titans. Let's go. I see something interesting today. Let me move out the way. I seen something very interesting today. I seen someone talking about, is Joe Milton going to go as high as Anthony Richardson in the draft next year? And that's a really, really good question, because I mean, and you know, everybody knows I'm a Tennessee fan, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this channel. But let's look at it. If Anthony Richardson has only played 13 games, how is Joe Milton not going to be a higher draft pick than him? I mean, Joe Milton played at two different schools. He actually played at Michigan. He played a few games. He got in a few games last year with Tennessee before Hennon took over. And he had some mop-up duty this year. And he actually started and won the Orange Bowl this year. So let's look at the measures. Let's look at how they stack up. I think Richardson may be an inch taller, but the physicality is there. I'm pretty sure Joe Milton's 6'3", 6'4". Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure they're right around the same height. Florida's quarterback, Richardson, may be faster. I know he runs a 4.4. He's got some crazy agility and athletic ability. But arm talent-wise, I would say Joe Milton has an edge, right? He can throw it longer than Anthony Richardson. Even though Anthony Richardson probably can throw it about the same. But we're going to say Anthony Richardson was never known to be the Rocket Man. Like Joe Rocket Man Milton. That's his name. Because the boy throws rockets. I'm talking about through your chest. Throwing bullets with leather on them. Like, you better have your hands up. They better be out in front of your body. Because if that ball comes in your face, might take your face mask off. And we ain't had that kind of talent in a while. That's some serious arm talent. So again, I ask, is Joe Milton going to be a top 5 pick in the draft this next year? And what I think is, you almost have to. If we're going to give Anthony Richardson a 4th round pick, a high pick to a franchise, we can't. Florida fans, I ain't trying to talk about y'all. I'm actually happy Anthony Richardson got drafted. I'm actually happy he got drafted as high as he did, because, you know, that just looks good for the mobile quarterbacks, because we see where the NFL is going. So if we're going to give him that respect, then we got to give so much more respect to Joe Milton, because this season ain't even started yet, and I guarantee you he's going to win Heisman. Like, there's not a better quarterback in the SEC over him. There isn't one. Joe Milton's in a league of his own. And people are going to see this year. They're going to see the progression. Just like Hendon Hooker did. They're going to see the progression. And we've seen it. We've seen slides of it when he was playing, when he got to play, and when he got to play in the Orange Bowl. People be forgetting this man went into the Orange Bowl with the B team. You heard me right. Joe Milton went into the Orange Bowl with the B team squad and blew him out. I said it's great to be a Tennessee Vol. I said it's great to be a Tennessee Vol. And that's right, man. He blew them boys out. We the real orange. Clemson, out of here, man. Joe Milton went and tore them boys up, man. With the B team. Put that in perspective. He didn't even have Jalen Hyatt, Cedric Tillman. He didn't have those receivers. He had Squirrel White, Brew. I don't even think he had Brew. Did he have Brew? Yeah, he had Brew. And I can't think of the other kid who stayed, Keaton. He didn't have his two big boy weapons who went back to back in the draft. He didn't have those guys. And blew Clemson out. Wasn't even close. So what we expecting here is, Tennessee fans, we expect Joe Milton to go out here and handle business. We expect Joe Milton to go out here and be a Heisman hopeful. Hell, we expect Joe Milton to go win the Heisman. I mean, it is what it is. When you got these credentials and you got this rocket of an arm, and the receivers we got coming in, and the play style, and the calls, and just everything about Tennessee, this man will win Heisman. So again, how do you stack him up in the draft next year? If hoping he's healthy and everything goes, according to what we say is going to go. He's got to go higher than Hilton. He's got to be almost a number one pick. Because you're not going to find a quarterback with these measurables. You're not going to find a quarterback that can throw the ball like him, that can if it's a Hail Mary play, well, he going to get the ball down there and he could be in the parking lot. I mean, you just ain't seen arm talent like this. You just haven't. So, let's keep it real. And I want your opinions and thoughts below. Do you think Joe Milton's a top 5 pick? Especially going into next year's draft. Who you got? You got Caleb Williams. You got Drake from UNC. I may be saying his name. I can't remember his name. But that kid, they're the only. I'm trying to think of any other quarterbacks that are out there that are have. Well, KJ Jefferson from Arkansas. Okay, you got him. I forgot about him. But other than that, if y'all can name him in the comments below, who's gonna be a better quarterback? And if you want to say Caleb Williams, you want to say the other guy from UNC. They ain't in the SEC. I'm about to say UFC. They ain't in the SEC. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about no quarterback outside the SEC who's playing against Valdosta State, Bearden High School, and Maryville High School. We're not talking about that division, the Big Ten. Come on now, we're talking about playing SEC NFL talent week in and week out. Joe Milton is going to be able to give you that experience. He's going to be playing at a high level against NFL competition. Big Ten, Pac-12, pack them out. Ain't going to have none of that, bro. USC don't play nobody. And y'all lost it to Tulane, man. Get the Vols would never. Caleb Williams, I think he's a stud. He's a star. I ain't gonna say he's not good, but we gonna see this season though. We gonna see. We gonna see. Because the media, they like to hate on the Vols. They like to hate on anything we doing. That's why Hooker got snubbed. They know good and well he should have been in that Heisman race. They know that. They know that. They know he should have been there instead of Stetson Bennett, somebody who would get drafted to the 5th round. Come on now. Let's keep it 1,000. But like I said, Tennessee fans, I would love your thoughts and opinions on the subject matter. Like I said, hit that like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that like. Helps your boy out tremendously. Gets my visibility out there. And I really appreciate all the 2 people that's been watching and been commenting. I really appreciate y'all. Because like I said, this is the infant stages. We are in the cradle stages. And we're going to blow this thing up. We're going to blow this thing up. Because ain't nobody keeping it real like I'm going to keep it real. Especially for Tennessee Vols and Titans Vols. Or Titans media. No one's going to keep it real like I want to keep it real. We're going to keep everything a buck. And we know this boy's going to shine. And that's just facts. He's going to shine. We believe in you, Joe Milton. We believe in you, especially me. Joe Milton for Heisman. Joe Milton for top 5 pick. And these are just facts, man. Facts. And please, if you disagree, comment below. We can argue about it respectfully. I will just so people know in the comments. You make a comment, I'm going to respond to you. We're going to have a discussion. But just know I appreciate your opinion. Just know I appreciate your response. I'm never going to say anyone's stupid for making an opinion or for comment on any of my videos. I'm not going to say anything negative to you at all. I'm actually happy that you respond because this is what we need. We need to talk about things. Keep everything real. But I'm definitely down to dialogue with anyone. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that like. Please hit that like. Helps your boy out tremendously. Doesn't cost you $1. Hate to keep beating a dead horse, but the horse is pretty. Make sure you hit that like. Yeah, that's my cue right there. Y'all hear it? That's the I don't know what that was actually. They came by really fast. But like I said, man, hit that like, share, subscribe. Is Joe Milton gonna be a top 5 pick in next year's NFL draft? I would have to say yes. But yes, hit that like, share, subscribe. Vols so hard, it's crazy. Holla back.